Have you ever heard a howl echo through a quiet forest night? That long, lonely sound often belongs to one of nature's most incredible and mysterious animals, the wolf. These wild canines are powerful, intelligent, and have captured our imaginations for thousands of years. They are the ancestors of every single dog we have in our homes today, from the tiniest Chihuahua to the giant Great Dane. But wild wolves are very different from our pet dogs. They are true survivors, living in some of the toughest places on Earth, from the frozen Arctic tundra to the dense green forests of North America and Eurasia. They remind us that our world is still a wild and wondrous place full of adventure and amazing creatures. Wolves are symbols of strength and freedom. When we think of a wolf, we often picture a majestic animal standing on a snowy ridge, looking out over its vast territory. They represent the untamed spirit of the wilderness, a world that exists far away from our busy cities and towns. For centuries, people have watched them, studied them, and told stories about them. They are a vital part of the natural world, playing a big role in keeping their homes healthy and balanced. Understanding these animals is not just about learning cool facts. It's about learning how nature works together in a beautiful and complex way. It's a journey into the heart of the wild. Exploring the world of the wolf is like opening a book filled with exciting tales of survival, family, and teamwork. These animals are not the scary monsters from old fairy tales. They are complex social creatures with deep family bonds and amazing ways of communicating with one another. They face many challenges in their daily lives, from finding food to raising their young pups in a world that is constantly changing. Learning about wolves helps us appreciate the challenges that all wildlife faces. It encourages us to look closer at the world around us and see the intricate connections that link every living thing, from the tallest tree to the smallest insect. In this journey together, we are going to dive deep into the wolf's world. We will explore how their amazing bodies are perfectly built for survival in the wild. We will uncover the secrets of their pack life and see how they work together as a close-knit family. We will also learn why these top predators are so important for keeping forests and grasslands healthy. We will look at the stories people have told about them and discuss the real dangers they face today. Most importantly, we will see what dedicated people are doing to protect these magnificent animals, ensuring their howls will continue to echo for generations to come. So, let's get started on this incredible adventure. A wolf's body is a masterpiece of natural engineering, perfectly designed for a life of running, hunting, and surviving in harsh environments. An adult gray wolf can be quite large, often weighing between 60 and 120 pounds, making it the largest member of the wild dog family. They stand tall, about 2 to 3 feet at the shoulder, with long, powerful legs that are built for endurance. These legs allow them to travel for many miles without getting tired, sometimes covering over 30 miles in a single day in search of food. Their large paws have rough pads that give them excellent grip on slippery ice and snow, acting like natural snowshoes to help them move through deep drifts. One of the most impressive features of a wolf is its thick, double-layered coat of fur. The outer layer is made of long, coarse guard hairs that are waterproof, shedding rain and snow to keep the wolf dry. This layer is what gives the wolf its color, which can range from pure white in the Arctic to shades of gray, brown, black, and even red. Beneath this protective layer is a soft, dense undercoat that acts like a warm blanket, trapping air and insulating the wolf from extreme cold. This incredible fur coat is so effective that wolves can sleep comfortably on the snow, even when temperatures drop far below freezing, a true testament to their adaptation. A wolf's senses are extraordinarily sharp, making it an expert hunter. Its sense of smell is its most powerful tool. A wolf's nose is about 100 times more sensitive than a human's, allowing it to detect the scent of prey from almost 2 miles away. This amazing ability helps them track animals over long distances and find food. Their hearing is also incredible. They can hear high-frequency sounds made by small rodents under the snow, and can hear the howls of other wolves from as far as 10 miles away in the open. Their eyes, often a striking yellow or gold color, are designed for seeing movement and have excellent night vision for hunting in low light. Beyond their senses, wolves have specialized body parts that give them a real edge. Their powerful jaws can deliver a crushing bite, which is essential for taking down large prey like elk, deer, or moose. They have 42 sharp teeth, including long canines for gripping, and powerful carnassial teeth in the back for shearing through tough meat and bone. Even their very posture is a tool for survival. A wolf's tail is not just for balance, It is also used for communication. The position of the tail can signal dominance, submission, or excitement to other members of the pack. Every part of the wolf, from its nose to its tail, is perfectly suited for its life in the wild. Wolves are incredibly social animals, and their entire lives revolve around their family, which we call a pack. A wolf pack is not just a random group of animals. It is a highly organized family unit, usually consisting of a breeding pair, known as the alpha male and alpha female, and their offspring from several different years. The alpha pair are typically the leaders, the parents of the pack who guide the others in hunting and traveling. The rest of the pack members have their own roles, creating a complex social structure where everyone contributes to the family's survival. This strong family bond is the key to their success in the wild. Life in a pack is all about teamwork and cooperation. The older, more experienced wolves teach the younger ones essential skills, like how to hunt and how to navigate their territory. When it comes to hunting, the pack works together with amazing coordination. They will test a herd of elk or deer looking for an animal that is old, weak, or sick. By working as a team, they can successfully hunt prey that is much larger and stronger than any single wolf. After a successful hunt, the food is shared among all the pack members, with the youngest pups often getting to eat first, ensuring the next generation is strong and healthy. Communication is constant and vital within a wolf pack. They use a complex system of body language, vocalizations, and scent marking to talk to one another. A wolf's posture, the position of its ears, and the look in its eyes can all convey messages about its mood or intentions, such as dominance, playfulness, or fear. They also have a wide range of sounds, from soft whines and growls to their famous howls. Howling is not just for the moon, it is a way for the pack to talk over long distances. A howl can be used to call the pack members back together, to warn other wolf packs to stay away from their territory, or simply to celebrate being together as a family. The pack is also essential for raising the next generation of wolves. After the alpha female gives birth to a litter of pups in a safe, hidden den, the entire pack helps to care for them. While the mother stays with the young pups, other pack members will bring her food. As the pups get older and start to leave the den, aunts, uncles, and older siblings will act as babysitters, playing with them and protecting them from danger. This cooperative parenting ensures that as many pups as possible survive to adulthood. This deep sense of family and community is what makes the wolf pack one of the most successful social structures in the animal kingdom. Wolves are much more than just powerful hunters. They are essential guardians of the ecosystems they live in. As apex predators, they sit at the very top of the food chain, and their presence has a powerful positive effect on the entire environment. This is because they help control the populations of large herbivores, such as deer, elk, and moose. Without wolves, these herbivore populations can grow too large. When there are too many deer or elk, they eat too many young trees and plants, which can damage the forest and riverbanks. This overgrazing prevents forests from regenerating and harms the habitats of many other species. By hunting these large herbivores, wolves create a landscape of fear. This doesn't mean the animals are always scared, but it does mean they change their behavior. They don't stay in one open area for too long, and they avoid grazing heavily in valleys and along riverbanks where they might be more vulnerable to a wolf attack. This simple change in herbivore behavior has amazing consequences. With less grazing pressure, willow and aspen trees start to grow back tall and strong along the rivers. This, in turn, has a ripple effect that benefits many other animals, creating a healthier, more diverse ecosystem for everyone. It's a process scientists call a trophic cascade. The return of trees and shrubs along rivers helps a surprising number of other species. The new trees provide food and building materials for beavers. Beavers then build dams, which create ponds and wetlands. These new wetland habitats become homes for fish, frogs, ducks, and muskrats. The shade from the growing trees also cools the river water, which is better for many species of fish like trout. The carcasses of animals that wolves hunt also provide a crucial food source for scavengers, such as bears, eagles, coyotes, and even small beetles. In this way, the wolf's hunt provides a feast that supports a whole community of other creatures, especially during the long, hard winter months. So, the presence of wolves helps to increase biodiversity, which is the variety of life in a particular habitat. In places like Yellowstone National Park in the United States, where wolves were brought back after being gone for 70 years, Scientists have watched these incredible changes happen firsthand. The return of wolves led to the recovery of riverbanks, the return of beavers, and an increase in songbird populations. They are a keystone species, meaning they are like the central stone in an arch. If you take them away, the whole structure can collapse. Protecting wolves is not just about saving one animal, it is about protecting the health and balance of the entire natural world they call home. For thousands of years, wolves have walked alongside humans, not just in the wild, but also in our stories, myths, and beliefs. Different cultures around the world have viewed the wolf in very different ways, seeing it as both a powerful symbol of good and a fearsome symbol of evil. In many Native American traditions, the wolf is a highly respected animal. It is often seen as a powerful spirit guide, a teacher, and a symbol of loyalty, family, and courage. Stories often tell of the strong connection between wolves and humans, viewing them as brothers and celebrating their intelligence and incredible hunting skills. The wolf represents a deep connection to the wild spirit of the land. In other parts of the world, especially in European folklore and fairy tales, the wolf was often portrayed as a dangerous and villainous creature. We all know the story of the big bad wolf who huffs and puffs and tries to eat little pigs or a girl in a red cloak. These stories were often told to teach children about danger and the importance of being cautious. This fearful image of the wolf as a cunning and cruel monster contributed to a long history of persecution. People began to see wolves not as an important part of nature, but as a threat to their livestock and their safety, leading to centuries of hunting and trapping that nearly wiped them out in many regions. The wolf also holds a powerful place in some of the world's greatest founding myths. One of the most famous is the story of Rome's founders, Romulus and Remus. According to the legend, these twin brothers were abandoned as babies but were discovered and cared for by a she-wolf who nursed them as her own pups. In this story, the wolf is a symbol of fierce motherhood and survival, a protective force that saved the future leaders of a great empire. Similarly, in Norse mythology, the god Odin was said to be accompanied by two loyal wolves named Jerry and Freki, who sat at his feet and shared his food, representing their close and powerful bond. Even today, the wolf continues to be a powerful symbol in our modern culture. We use phrases like lone wolf to describe someone who is independent, or wolf pack to describe a close-knit group. The wolf appears as a mascot for sports teams, a logo for brands, and a character in countless books and movies. Whether seen as a noble guardian of the wilderness or a fearsome predator of the night, the wolf holds a unique place in our collective imagination. These stories and symbols show just how deeply this magnificent animal has influenced human history and culture, reflecting our own complex feelings about the wild world. Despite their strength and intelligence, wolves today face a difficult fight for their very survival. One of the biggest threats to wolves is the loss of their natural homes, or habitat loss. As human populations grow, our cities, farms, and roads expand further and further into the wild lands where wolves live. This development carves up large, open territories into smaller, disconnected patches of land. This makes it much harder for wolves to find enough space to roam and hunt. It also separates wolf packs from one another, which can limit their genetic diversity and make it more difficult for them to find mates, weakening the overall population over time. Another major challenge for wolves is the ongoing conflict with humans, particularly with farmers and ranchers. Wolves are predators, and sometimes they may hunt livestock like sheep or cattle, especially if their natural prey is scarce. This creates a serious problem for ranchers who depend on their animals for their livelihood. In response, some people may illegally hunt or trap wolves to protect their livestock. This conflict is one of the oldest and most difficult challenges in wolf conservation. Finding ways for humans and wolves to live peacefully alongside each other is one of the most important goals for protecting these animals for the future. The world is also changing in ways that affect wolves and their prey. Climate change is altering the environments where wolves live. In the Arctic, for example, warming temperatures are melting sea ice and changing the migration patterns of animals like caribou, which are a primary food source for Arctic wolves. Changes in snowfall and weather patterns in other regions can also affect the health of deer and elk populations, making it harder for wolves to find food. These large-scale environmental changes add another layer of pressure on wolf populations that are already struggling with habitat loss and human conflict. Finally, old fears and misunderstandings about wolves still persist today. Even though we know that wolves are not the evil monsters from fairy tales and that healthy wolf populations are good for the environment, some people still view them as a dangerous nuisance. This negative perception can make it difficult to pass laws that protect wolves and to gain public support for conservation efforts. Overcoming these deep-seated fears with education and science is a crucial step. We need to help everyone understand the true nature of wolves and their vital role in keeping our planet's wild places healthy and whole for generations to come. Even with all the challenges they face, there is a growing movement of people dedicated to protecting wolves and ensuring they have a future in our world. Many countries have enacted strong laws and created protected areas, like national parks and wildlife reserves, where wolves cannot be hunted. These safe havens give wolf populations a chance to recover and grow in numbers without the constant threat of human conflict. Scientists and conservationists work hard to study wolf populations, tracking their movements with GPS collars to better understand their needs and how we can best protect their habitats from being developed. A key part of wolf conservation is finding ways for people and wolves to coexist peacefully. Instead of resorting to lethal methods, many communities are now using non-lethal tools to protect livestock. Ranchers are using specially trained guard dogs like Great Pyrenees or Anatolian Shepherds, who live with the herds and bravely chase away any approaching predators. Others are using simple but effective methods like fladry, which is a line of rope with colorful flags that flap in the wind and scare wolves away from pastures. These innovative strategies help reduce conflict and show that it is possible for agriculture and wildlife to thrive side by side. Education is one of the most powerful tools we have for wolf conservation. By sharing accurate information about wolves, we can help replace old myths and fears with understanding and respect. Wildlife organizations, documentary filmmakers, and educators like me work to show people the true nature of wolves, their complex social lives, their importance to the environment, and the threats they face. When people learn about the incredible role wolves play as a keystone species, they are more likely to support conservation efforts and advocate for policies that protect these amazing animals and their wild homes. Understanding leads to appreciation, and appreciation leads to action. The story of the wolf is a story of resilience, and their comeback in places like Yellowstone is a powerful symbol of hope. It shows that when we make a dedicated effort, we can help to heal the natural world and restore the balance we once disrupted. Protecting wolves is about more than just saving a single species. It is about preserving the wild spirit of our planet and honoring the intricate web of life that connects us all. By working together, we can ensure that the hauntingly beautiful howl of the wolf will continue to echo through our forests and mountains for many, many years to come, reminding us of the wild and wonderful world we all share.